Yeah.
You have to ask the questions.
Well, yeah, just picked up some great customers from Holland. There's one hiding in the back there, lovely woman. Do you want to share your names?
Oh yeah.
I'm Marian.
Marian,
Paul.
Yes.
lovely name.
Jacco.
Rene.
Okay. Sorry, what was your name?
Rene.
Rene.
Yeah.
Okay.
French name.
Oh, is that? Yeah, nice. Marian is nice. I don't hear Marian that often.
No.
What's your name?
My name's Joseph.
Joseph.
Yeah.
Joseph and Marian.
So picked up a, yeah, lovely names.
That's gonna be a coincidence, I guess.
Synchronicity.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So you guys were telling me about Bruce Springsteen. Picked up 3 customers in the last 10-15 minutes. We're outside Liverpool's ground, so I think you're the expert. Your friends said.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if I'm the expert, but I've seen many shows here
Okay.
since '81.
It's a track record with the most shows.
Okay.
Or that's track record.
That's true.
Probably.
I don't know.
Probably.
So my previous customer, 30 times he's seen him in around 20-30 years.
That's
Okay.
nothing.
It's
Okay.
add,
I did
200
41.
and then you have mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes,
That many
really.
times? Okay. So
And you have in your cap now, I think, 400 times Springsteen.
Yeah, something
Altogether?
like
We
that.
all together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
many did you do?
so was it?
Almost 70.
70. So I did 40. Yeah.
I'm the junior here. I'm 18.
18.
Okay.
Let's say 20. 60. Yeah, almost
Close to
more
Almost
than
400.
350
Wow.
together.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yep.
So I've never really done the concerts, but what is it about Bruce? I mean, is there any other one type of concerts that you go, or is it just mainly Bruce Springsteen?
No, we go. For
We
me,
go
I
to
go
all
to
kinds
a
of
lot
shows.
of other concerts as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your thing, bit of a hobby.
Yeah.
We all go to a lot of concerts.
Okay, it's something I haven't done. I need to start doing. I think you have a good experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It must.
And
I think I can speak for all of us that there is no one like Bruce.
the problem is,
You,
if
you can compare with this for some people going to a football match. Only the key thing is with a football match, you never know if they're going to win or lose, and half of the stadium is in the losing part, and the other one is the winning part. And this with concerts, everybody wins.
I like
so
I like the analogy.
that's what I like about concerts.
No one unhappy at the end.
No,
well, it's
everybody's
a,
happy.
It's a big community. All
Okay,
the Springsteen fans. So we meet each other over many shows in many countries.
okay, wow. So this is like people travel all around
Yeah.
the country following football or the world. It's the same with concerts.
Yep.
And people like Bruce and other artists.
Yeah.
We know a lot of people all over Europe, and
Wow.
Rene even in the States and Canada and
Okay.
I've been to Australia as well.
Australia as well, yes.
Okay. So there is a global community.
Yep.
Yeah, real big community.
Really big
Well,
one.
And you said, Marianne, about Bruce, he's like the best, he's the magical one.
Yeah.
What is it about Bruce compared to many others? Is it just his presence, his voice, his aura?
His intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah, the lyrics are really good, and also the music.
The music,
Put it
the
all
lyrics.
together.
Powerful.
The way he brings it.
And
You believe the stories he's telling.
Yeah.
And he gives concerts about 3.5 hours. Nobody except Taylor Swift does that. But Taylor Swift does it because Bruce does it.
Copycat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
But it's
They like
changing
it.
your life if you go
think
to a
he's
Springsteen
really
concert.
performing for you, for only for
Okay.
you. You feel yourself, yeah,
Special.
very
Even if
special,
there are
privileged.
80,000 people, you are still feeling that he's there for you.
That energy, that
Yeah.
Is he still? Because he's 75. He's doing amazing.
Yeah,
yeah.
he's very fit. And he's
Okay.
playing more than
So-
3 hours sometimes.
Is there a band? Is there a group of them?
Yeah, there's a band.
Yeah, at the moment,
Already.
the band, including himself, 17 people.
17 people.
Yes, at the moment.
It,
Yeah, with horns and background singers.
okay.
But
Okay.
it depends. It's not always.
But the core E Street band is 9 people. but he added a lot of horns and singers.
Okay. So I didn't realise you'd have so many people. So on stage, there's each individual contributing to his music in one way or another.
Yeah.
But he's the main guy,
Yeah.
lead singer.
Yeah,
And he is the
Bruce
boss.
Springsteen, boss.
Yeah.
The Oost-3 band.
But they call him the boss, so, and it's obvious.
How many songs has he got? Because he must be up there with some of the best
Between 350 and 400.
songs.
wrote.
Wow.
I think
Or I
even more.
guess.
Even more, I think.
No, I think it's
Officially, currently 344.
Yeah.
That are in the book, that are officially released.
Yeah.
And by the end of June, he's bringing that 9 new
Yes,
albums. Then
that's-
he's adding 70.
Yeah.
So then
So
he's
that's
going
over
over
400.
400.
Yeah.
So his next album is 70 songs.
Yeah.
He's bringing
It's
7
called-
albums at the same time.
It's
Wow.
called
Will be
tracks
released.
because they are all songs which he wrote earlier and now they're released for the first time.
Okay. Wow.
He had a lot of albums on the shelf he didn't bring out, and now he's bringing them all out at once. 7 albums.
Okay.
Emptying the vault, kind of emptying the vault. Yeah.
Okay. So compared to other artists, I mean, that sounds a lot. 400 songs. I mean, is the other artists who maybe do maybe 500, 600? I don't know. That seems a lot. The way you're breaking it down, 400 songs. Wow.
Well, he's also doing covers from other artists like Bob Dylan. He's ending the show tomorrow with a number of Bob Dylan
Okay.
because it's appropriate for the message he's going to bring. He's
Bringing a message that
ranting against the U.S. government at the moment.
Okay. So is he political?
Yeah.
His story is.
His story or his?
he's just making a statement against people who are violating his
Human
country.
rights, etc.
Okay.
In his opinion.
Okay. But yeah.
Danger for democracy.
And what's your personal thoughts on that? Do you resonate with his message?
Most of
at
us
least
do.
Most of the people in the stadium love his message.
Okay.
Because
Trump didn't, because Trump reacted. So Trump heard his message.
Trump reacted in a positive way or negative?
not really.
He wanted Trump.
Okay, so was he anti-Trump?
Yeah,
Yeah.
really. Trump.
Okay.
He called him a dictator.
Oh, did he?
oppressor, And,
Okay, so see in context the where you say he's pro-democracy, but
Yeah.
anti-Trump, what does he have an alternative? Is it a Democrat?
The alternative is the other party, yeah?
The Democrats.
Democrat.
Okay, so
that's
he's
the problem in the
he's
States.
Democrat.
You have only two
oh, he's a
sides.
Democrat. Okay.
It's different from here, because over here and in most countries in Europe you have more political parties, and over there it's only two. You have really no choice, it's left or right.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting subject. There was similar protests and problems with the farmers back in Holland,
Yes.
and I think
Today our government fell.
your government fell.
Yes,
Today,
today.
yeah.
In what way?
This morning.
Because of
The biggest party withdrawal.
immigration. One of the bigger parties want to have stronger rules against immigration, and it didn't went that fast as he wished. So he said, "Okay, I quit."
So what's next?
Yeah,
I don't know.
elections.
Elections.
The year of waiting and doing nothing.
Okay, so what's a party do you feel is a people's party of the people of Holland? Do you support the farmers?
And it was how do you say, the coalition? It were 4 parties.
Yeah.
One of them was the party for the farmers, but now the government fell. I think they will not be chosen again for a second time because they lost all their
Support?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a preferred party that resonates with the people and democracy?
Yeah, it
In
depends.
Holland?
It's always difficult to choose for one party because
We have
all
so many.
parties have something
There are about
which is
15.
what you like, but depends on the subject, which is that moment is important for you and the country, and that make helps you choose. But sometimes it's really hard because you want something for the economy, and on the other side you want something social. And it's not always easy to do it hand in hand.
I understand. In context specifically to the farmers, I think I read something that Holland is like the breadbasket of Europe for the food they export to Europe and maybe the world.
Animals mostly.
Which is very instrumental. And I mean, my understanding is they're trying to corporatise the food and have corporations monopoly it rather than allow the farmers. It's the same in the UK with inheritance tax.
No, the main problem in the Netherlands is the farmers, but that's because of the CO2 and
The nitrogen.
yeah. So
Okay.
that's just more not the farmers, but the people with the cows and the pigeons, and so that's more difficult.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting one. Let's get back to Bruce because we've nearly finished. We digressed, didn't we? Got onto politics, but I think the reason is because, like you said, he's got a political voice. He's pro-democrat.
He always had.
He always had. Well, that's what I can remember from
But now he's giving even a speech before the show.
a speech before the song.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have 2 or 3 songs where this little speech, what is happening in his country.
Okay.
And everywhere where he performs,
Big cheers.
his words are translated in the language of that country.
Okay.
Except over here because
Yeah.
This is interesting.
But last week in France,
it's subtitled on the screens, so also people who cannot understand English or American quite well, they can read the message.
Okay. Very interesting.
Yeah.
What about Kamala Harris? I haven't heard. She still represents the Democrats, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. For the next elections, it's gonna be probably somebody else, but we're gonna see. We
We'll
don't
see.
know.
Okay.
Springsteen's played on a few of our rallies.
Okay. Does that mean you guys are all Democrats? Or even though you don't live in the US, do you
I think
support
most
their
Springsteen
policies?
fans are Democrats.
Yeah, I think now
Okay.
I guess that most people in Holland are more on the side of the Democrats than the Republicans
Okay.
because they're too conservative for our standard.
Okay. No, it's interesting. Great perspective. That's why I like doing things like this. It's good to have different points of view, different perspectives, different people from different countries.
And that makes it interesting, and it's also sometimes good to agree to disagree.
Yeah,
Because
definitely. Yeah.
that's one of the main things what makes the world a little bit complicated.
But that's what democracy is all about.
Yeah.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah, if you can't get some resolution, then why not? Sometimes it's good to just have discourse and an exchange of different perspectives, and you might agree or disagree, and that's fine. Sometimes people
Sometimes
get
you win,
upset.
sometimes you lose,
Yeah.
and that's part of life.
Yeah.
And once before a year you have the chance to change something.
Yeah,
And if you want to change, you have to vote.
You have to
And
vote.
if you don't
exactly.
vote, you have to keep your mouth shut.
that's it, definitely. I think it's important to get involved politically if you want change.
Yeah.
Any good places to recommend if anybody visits Holland?
That's difficult.
So many,
nice
so
places.
many.
Standard.
It's the same if
Amsterdam.
when you go to Britain, where you have to go. Yeah. If you go to London, you can say, yeah, you have been to London, but you don't have been in England or in Scotland. So the same. People say I've been in the Netherlands. I've been only in Amsterdam. They say I've been in the Netherlands. You've been in Amsterdam.
So much to see.
But even in a really small country, there's a lot of things to see. Yeah.
You need to go more than once to
Yeah, but
fully
the
appreciate.
same over here.
Yeah, definitely. Before we finish and get out, best song, Bruce Springsteen.
Backstreets.
Drive all night.
Cannot disagree there. Drive all night.
Thunder Road. Yeah.
Depends on the mood.
Yeah, depends on the
Yeah,
mood.
yeah.
It changes day by
Depends
day.
on the situation.
No, I love it. Thank
And
you
your
guys.
emotion.
Thank you guys.
Thank
No,
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks.
Nice
Appreciate that.
conversation.
Yeah, you too. Thanks very much.
And how's your YouTube channel called?
Yeah, can I give you a flyer?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Here?